Hey guys, Muncheez here. Welcome to another ZZZ video, and in this video I want to go over some shortages to be aware of when you are going to internet level 50. When you're heading towards there are certain materials that you are going to be very short on. It's not just Dennys. For me, it was Dennys and the character experience in total. So these two were the massive sinks that I had to deal with. So once you hit 50, you are going to want to upgrade your characters. So when you're doing this, you have a couple of choices. You can either just leave everything besides your DPS down at like 40, or you can kind of bring everything up a little bit so that they're not too far behind. I chose to heavily invest into one and then like half heavy into another one of my DPS. So I did 55 on one of my DPS and then 60 on the other. So you have to kind of choose where you want to. And then the other thing is the XP. So the agent XP will actually eventually run out unless you've been farming them here and there. So I wanted to make this video earlier, and I wanted to actually hit 50 to actually confirm how bad it is for the Dennys. And it's not only the Dennys you have to be careful with. So when you're leveling your skills and whatnot, there is a very limited number of these hamster cage passes, and these are what is required to level your skills at the highest level. So make sure you are very, I don't want to use the word picky, but sure when you're picking your characters that you want to put these hamster cages into. I personally would recommend using them for your DPS and just pick one character and roll with it, or you can go and just level the very important skills on your couple of DPS with them. The other thing is the Dennys is, I can't stress how bad the Denny shortage actually is for like their core skills and everything like that. It costs, once you hit that level 60 mark, so there's a break at 55 and 60, and both of those core skills together cost 300,000 Dennys. And the other thing is the W engines. So you're going to also have to level your W engines. And to get these from 50 to 60, every time you upgrade them, it's going to cost another 200,000 Dennys. So the Denny sink is real. Now, where I messed up is when I was doing this, I was just solely focused on preparing like my characters. And I got what I wanted with my characters, but I completely neglected the fact that I still had Bang Boos to level. So Bang Boos is actually also very expensive. As you can see, it's even more expensive than like the W engines and whatnot. Every time you want to rank one of these up from 50 to 60, it's going to cost 250,000 Dennys. So the Denny sink is real, and it is a lot larger than what I had initially thought it was. Now, just as some way to kind of mitigate this or assist with you once you hit the shortage, I highly recommend going to the HIA Association and creating like these custom boards. So pretty early on, you unlock these custom boards, but you don't really have to use them early on, or you can, but you can kind of mitigate a little bit of the Denny shortage. So you can kind of farm different things at the same time while continuing to farm Dennys. So you're not completely just focused on one thing. And it's the exact same value. I went and checked today when I did my dailies. So each one of these that you put in there, they're worth 25,000. So I don't know if they're going to put more mobs in here that are worth more eventually in the future. But for now, everything that you put in here is worth 25,000. And it's the same for the custom daily. So when you go into the custom one and you create your own deck for your dailies, so for example, I'm a little bit short on character XP and I just want a little bit of more W engine XP, or you could just do whatever you're short on and then mix them together and you can farm them both at the same time. Now, you don't get anything more or less doing it either way. This is strictly a convenience thing, so you can kind of adjust it to, like, if you need more Dennys or materials, you can just kind of knock it all out in one simulation, as opposed to having to go out, load back in, go out and load back in. But yeah, other than that, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything of that sort, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and sub on the way out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.